everybody, and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have a little August book haul. I really don't anticipate many more books this month because this month is already like crazy enough with the beginning of the school year and moving, so I'd rather like not put any more books on this shelf because that means more to move. So I plan on treating myself probably around my birthday in October, but until then, this is what I've got. So I just got back from the Cape today, and I have received a book from HarperCollins that I received actually almost like right after I filmed my last video where I showed books from the Fiction Guild, and I got one like that next day. So I'm going to show you that. HarperCollins sent me 2 other books, and then I have my Book of the Month books to show you. So very small, but still really exciting. I don't think I've ever actually seen her go in this. It's so weird. Oh well, let's get started. So the book that I had received from the Fiction Guild, like right after I filmed that last one showing my Fiction Guild books, I received Beneath Copper Falls by Colleen Coble. I've read 2 other books by her, and I didn't really enjoy them. One I really disliked, and one I like kind of disliked, and it was like in the middle of a series. So I've since then unhauled both of them. But looking at this cover and reading the synopsis, it sounds like this one can actually be really good. It sounds like there might be some suspense in here. I guess it's about this woman, and she's a 911 dispatcher, and then she like runs away from her life because she's trying to get away from an abusive fiance. And it sounds like she goes to this town, she becomes friends with this other guy, and it sounds like obviously her past must catch up to her. So that does sound really, really good. So I might give Colleen Coble one more chance to wow me because this is gorgeous and it sounds good. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. HarperCollins also sent me 2 other books. Another one that I'm kind of iffy about, and that is Unraveling by Sarah Ella. And Sarah Ella is actually a YouTuber on, like a booktuber on YouTube. And I found her before her books were released, and I love her. I love watching her videos. But I read the first book in this series, which was, let me just make sure I don't get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. The Unblemished, and I wasn't crazy about it. I actually unhauled it, but I do have another copy of it if I decide to like it. And it follows this girl who has this like disfiguration on her face, and her mother ends up passing away, and she finds out that this disfiguration is kind of like makes her more special and unique than she originally thought. And it's kind of, I wouldn't say paranormal, maybe it's paranormal. Kind of twist, and I wasn't crazy about the first one. I just felt like it was too slow and kind of not really my genre. But they sent me the sequel, so I might give it a chance. I don't know, I'm nervous, but this book cover is really gorgeous, and Sarah Ella obviously deserves a shout out. So if you haven't checked out the series, definitely check it out. Yeah, give some fellow booktubers a love. And then the other book, the last book they sent me, I am so excited about, and that is The Writing Desk by Rachel Hawk. I love Rachel Hawk. I've read The Wedding Dress, The Wedding Chapel, and The Wedding Shop by her, and I love her. She's a Christian fiction writer. It's not heavily Christian, but like it obviously is sprinkled out throughout it, but it also kind of follows this like historical twist. Almost all of her books always follow someone in the present and someone in the past. And I guess this book follows this woman who is a writer, and I guess she's trying to write a sequel or another book. And so she's writing at this writing desk, and I guess the parallel story is in the past of another woman who is using this writing desk. So obviously I don't know too much about it because I didn't even know this was coming out until it was in my hands. So I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I'm really excited. This might have to get read sooner rather than later. And it's gorgeous. Like, I wish you could touch this. Like, I wish I could give you, like, touching ability. Like, the letters feel different than this, but it's all, like, really, really smooth. And I love it. And then my book of the month books, which I'm super excited about. I hope I just didn't flash you my address. This month I ended up picking out 3 books. That's been so bad for me. So I'm part of the year subscription, yet every time I end up ordering 2 bonus books every month. But to me, I haven't really been buying books too much anyways, so I think I could afford $20 on 2 more hardcovers. Because for $30 for 3 hardcovers, that's amazing when usually like 1 book is like $30. So I don't feel super duper guilty about it. I will leave my referral link down below. I believe it's to get your first month for $9.99 and a free tote bag, I think. So definitely check that out. If you do use it, I do get a free book, which is just me being honest with you. So if you don't want to use it, that's fine too. I've had 2 people use it in the past, and I think I've heard some pretty good feedback that they have liked it. So definitely worth it. So the book that I picked for this month was Fierce Kingdom by Jen Phillips. Jen Phillips. It's a girl, so I'm wondering if it's like a way to say Jen. I don't know. This book actually was on my TBR. I watched somebody review it, and out of nowhere the next month, August rolls around, I like look at my picks that I could pick from, and this was one of them. So I was like, perfect, because I already put it on my Goodreads TBR, so awesome. It follows this woman, and I guess she's about to leave this zoo with her son, but something causes her to go back in, and this follows a few hours after the zoo closes, and it sounds like it's like, how far would a mother go to save her son, or something like that, or protect her son. So it sounds like it could be really good. I've heard some mixed things where it's not the best book, but I'm really excited to give it a chance. It's really short, so it shouldn't take me that long, and obviously I've been loving my suspenses lately, so we got that. And then this month they also offered as a bonus book The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. She has written The Woman in Cabin 10. She wrote, I always forget the name of her other book, and I don't know why. Oh, and Dark Dark Wood. And I enjoyed Dark Dark Wood pretty much a lot. And then I loved Girl in Cabin 10 way more, which I know that one has even more mixed reviews. And then this book just came out, and it follows these women, and I guess when they were younger, they used to play this game called The Lion Game, where they would like tell people like lies, and it was kind of like this game. And then I guess years later, one of their lies is finally catching up to them. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know, but Ruth Ware, I had to get it. I had to get it. I'm just like obsessed with Book of the Month and how they put this in all of their books, and this book is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then my last book I have to share with you is a book that I kind of wanted last month when it was one of the selections, and I kind of didn't do it, and then it was like on the back of my mind like a lot. So when I went to go order this month and it was still there, I decided to grab it, and that was American Fire by Monica Hess. I've been really interested in more nonfiction lately, and this book is a crime fiction novel, which I really enjoy, like watching like those kinds of like shows on TV, like Snapped, and like why people do the things that they do. And I think this has to do with this town, and there was like fire after fire after fire, and finally someone owned up to doing it, I think. So it's called Love, Arson, and Life in a Vanishing Land. So I'm intrigued, and I will have to let you know more about it after I read it, because I don't know too much about it. But it's also another short one, and this one's also really pretty too, so thought I'd show you that. And if it is from a month, it usually has like the month it was from, which is also really exciting. While I'm at it, I might as well show you Fierce Kingdoms one too. These are just so stunning, so stunning. Like, I unhauled some of my Book of the Month books a while ago, with like The Sun Is Also a Star, and Behind Her Eyes, and I'm like, I kind of regret it, because they're so pretty, and like even like next to each other, they all tend to be the same height, so they look really, really nice together. and I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't get rid of them. And they also have these things in the back, which I also really love. They really do a nice job, and I think that you really get your money's worth with them. So, like I said, I'll leave that link down below. If you know anything about any of these books, please do not hesitate to let me know, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a weekly wrap-up. Bye, everybody.